You want to support Roland Martin Unfiltered? Be sure to join our Bring the Funk fan club. Every dollar that you give to us supports our daily digital show. There's only one daily digital show out here that keeps it black and keep it real as Roland Martin Unfiltered. Support the Roland Martin Unfiltered daily digital show by going to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. You can make this possible. Okay, so on the Dan Patrick show, they said that this so-called workout tomorrow, which is absolutely strange.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so all of a sudden, Colin Kaepernick celebrated his birthday last week. All of a sudden, his team gets an email. Saturday, be in Atlanta. You're having a workout. All NFL teams are going to be there.
Close workout.
It's going to be a closed workout. We're going to videotape it and send that in the interview to all teams. Kaepernick's team goes, okay, Saturday is a travel day for teams that are playing on the road, but it's also a day where the teams that are home are going to the hotel to stay, and they're preparing for the game the next day. Anybody knows in the NFL that Monday is typically a day off for teams, and so teams work out players individually. They bring them in. Every team does this. They bring them in for workouts on Tuesdays. Nope. Kaepernick's people said, can we get the workout to be on Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday? Nope, got to be Saturday. Then Kaepernick's people say,
got to be in Atlanta.
Right, it's like, got to be in Atlanta. So why?
He's in California, right?
Right.
Well, no, Kaepernick is in New York.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But he's like,
But why does it have to be in Atlanta? Why is it location?
Why does it have to be in Atlanta?
Right.
Like,
It could have been right there in New York.
It could have been in New York, could have been in Houston, it could have been, I mean, you can do it in any indoor facility, but I'm sorry, why Atlanta? Then Kaepernick's people said, okay, can we get a list of the people who are going to be at the workout? No. So hold up, time out. So we don't know who's going to be at the workout.
Until we get there.
Not going to do it until you get there. This is the strength. And so now Dan Patrick is saying, and I retweeted this, the Dan Patrick show, they are saying that this workout is being organized because of pressure matter of fact, let's go ahead and do this here. Hold on, let me plug it up. Hue Jackson was on the Dan Patrick show. And so check this out, y'all. So Hue Jackson, former NFL coach. Hue Jackson, y'all seeing my iPad? Talk to me. Are you seeing it?
What is your role?
Okay, I'm going to do this. So y'all going to love this one here. So Hue Jackson, former head coach of the Oakland Raiders, Cincinnati Bengals, he found out that he was doing the workout by social media.
That's the best.
Thank God for social media.
No, but it's like, so the deal is, so of course, y'all, this is all true. So Hue Jackson is going to be putting Kaepernick through the drills, and also who's going to be there to assist is Joe Philbin, former head coach of the Miami Dolphins. And Jackson was like, damn, I just found out with y'all. Like, he ain't have shit to do on Saturday. Okay, here's Hue Jackson on the Dan Patrick Show.
What is your role tomorrow, Coach?
Well, to lead the workout. You know, I'm excited about having the opportunity. I know Colin, when he was coming out of Nevada, Reno, and obviously a sensational player and a really good person, and spent time with him that way. Wish we had drafted him at the Raiders. And obviously I've watched his career. You know, the guy played in the Super Bowl. So he's very talented, can make all the throws. I know when he was coming out, he was very athletic. And I'm just, delighted to have an opportunity to be a part of this.
It's a long layoff, though, Coach, not playing football.
Oh, no, it is. You know, there's no question about that, and obviously competitive football at that, too. But in my mind, just knowing Colin a little bit, if any guy can do it, it's him. You know, I've seen guys take time off before, and sometimes they come back better. I've seen guys that take time off, and they don't come back at all. So somewhere in there is where he will be.
More important, the interview process or the workout, in your opinion?
I think it's the workout. I think this is about the workout. I think all the other things that need to be talked about, they will be in time, but I think that's somewhat behind us. Let's find out if he has the skill and desire and the determination to play at this level again, and that will somewhat show itself. And then I'm sure everybody else who has the interest will dive into the other things that they need to dive into.
Do you think there is a team right now that wants to sign Colin Kaepernick before this workout even happens?
I think there are. I mean, I think people wanted to know more about where he is, as far as football. Does he still have the arm talent, the athleticism that he's shown before? I think this, gives the league an opportunity to put some of the things that have happened behind us, and move forward. And if his skill level is where it needs to be, hopefully this leads to an opportunity of him playing again in the National Football League.
What is the one?
All right, y'all. So I really like Hue Jackson, but the reason why that statement is bullshit, because if any team wanted to see the arm strength of Colin Kaepernick, they could have brought him in for a workout. No, I mean,
so what do we think this really is?
Oh, this is exactly what it is. This is that I believe 100%. This is, y'all, go to my iPad. This is what Dan Patrick said. I have been in touch with well-placed sources who say that any Jay-Z narrative seems like another distraction to take away from the opportunity facilitated by the NFL for Colin Kaepernick.
But do we?
But they also said that this was sort of a thing where Jay-Z put pressure. Dan says he is hearing Jay-Z pressure NFL to hold Kaepernick workout because Jay-Z felt his reputation took a hit from joining the NFL.
It sure did.
Guys, there is nothing logical about this workout.
No,
there literally is nothing. If a team was interested in knowing if Colin Kaepernick wanted to play football, seeing his arm strength, seeing his footwork, they would bring him in for a workout.
Yeah, you know what? Colin Kaepernick, the more I think about him, he is, in fact, the most dangerous and influential athlete present day. And, in fact, he is the closest that African Americans have ever come to controlling a sports league, because he went out really and controlled a narrative and a discussion, and they couldn't stand it and went crazy. He controlled a narrative and a discussion in one moment with one singular act, and they can't stand it.
Because the NFL is a $10 billion a year enterprise on their way to being $15 billion a year. And the NFL's motto is the shield.
Right. And how dare you?
Nothing is more important than the shield. When you find players because their socks aren't high enough,
or their shoes have something written on it,
when the pad doesn't go below their knee, or
uniform violation.
The NFL's deal is we want complete uniformity,
and you don't take your helmet off on the field, all that.
Well, I disagree with you on one point. This does have some logic to it. This does make sense because it makes the NFL look like they're trying to do something. So from their standpoint, yeah, why not?
Until we find out he's not going to play again.
They get people talking. They get people talking about it.
I can't see the NFL doing that though.
I can't still see them having to play.
I can't see you selling a lawsuit.
That's the moment I want to see when he's playing.
Right, and I agree. And I think what I'm saying is the workout itself makes sense as a PR stunt for the NFL.
Oh,
but I can't see them trying to sign him. If we sell on a lawsuit, why would I bring you back?
Because you're trying to do some positive PR. You're not trying to bring him back. You're trying to look like, project the image.
But you putting yourself in the corner. Right, if you bring him for a workout, now you gotta sign.
And that positive PR ends the minute his knee hits that ground.
Thank you. Exactly. And what I'm suggesting here is that when you go through the workout, they do not have to sign him. Well, he had this nasty hitch in his throat that I didn't like. Well, his footwork was off.
He had
a 4.2.
Yeah.
It's not us. We gave him a fair opportunity.
And he just couldn't make it.
He couldn't make the cut. We're off the hook now. We tried to bring him back, but his skills are gone.
Here's something that Harry Edwards wrote. This is the Harry Edwards.
Is the best.
But this is the Harry Edwards who now works for the San Francisco 49ers. Works for the team. He was the guy who encouraged and was behind Tommy Carlos and John Smith protested in Mexico City in 1968. This is what he wrote. So Jamel Hill wrote, the NFL also isn't slick. If it's true that Cap has to fall in line to get a job, then that's not a real opportunity. That also proves for the umpteenth time that him being out of the league was never about football. Harry responds, Dr. Edwards, Colin hasn't taken a knee on a football field in 3 years, and in fact, has moved on from protest to programs/progress. Issue is not if he will have to fall in line, because he has moved, is leading the line. Question is whether he will fall back. Ball is in his hand, be smart.
Yeah, okay.
I responded to what Harry had to say. Whether Kaepernick will fall back? Nah, Harry Edwards, you clearly trust the NFL far more than I do. Harry responded, not issue of trust involved. In due time, all will become manifest. My point is, no need either for Cap to fall back to protest. All got the message. Now that over the last 3 years, he has moved on to programs in interest of progress, but as Malcolm X said, time will tell.
When did we get the message?
See, here's why, and I got to end the show in about 2 minutes. Here's why. I'm sorry, Harry, you did wrong. And I have great respect for Harry, Dr. Harry Edwards. But Harry's wrong. Facts are facts.
Right.
Colin Kaepernick had programs after year one. Colin Kaepernick donated $1 million to a variety of initiatives after year one. Colin Kaepernick, of course he's not protesting, because
Not playing.
he's not playing.
I know, right? What was that?
So to say that, oh, Colin has moved on, no, Colin didn't move on. Colin was doing these things while he was playing. The reality is that the team said, oh, no, hell, no. We're going to put your ass in your place.
Right, exactly.
Because you can't say, how did you keep Malcolm Jenkins in the league?
Right.
How did you keep Eric Reed in the league?
Right.
How did you keep Michael Bennett in the league?
Who under Harry
How'd
Edwards'
you
theory
keep
has not
Kenny
moved.
Stills?
They have not moved on under Harry Edwards.
Right.
Michael
Right.
Bennett stayed in the locker room in New England. Okay, kept protesting. Now he went to the Cowboys. Jerry Jones like, everybody gonna stay on that line, toe on the line. Bennett said, another Texas A&M graduate. Bennett said, the other players said, bruh, stand with us. And he said, my feelings ain't changed. Kenny Stills still taking a knee. So to Harry, Kenny Stills is still taking a knee and doing programs.
Right.
So what's the difference? It's because he's playing quarterback.
Right.
And the team is saying, your ass started this.
Right.
You began this. You
Right.
are going to pay the ultimate price.
Right.
We ain't letting your ass back in.
Right.
If they let him back
I don't
in,
trust.
if they let him back in and he takes a knee, he's entitled to do that.
They're not gonna get that far.
He is entitled to do that. I'm not saying he can't.
Stop, hold on. We ain't even going to go there. This is real simple. The workout is tomorrow. The Chicago Bears suck.
God, I know.
They're not the only ones.
Their quarterback sucks. According to the NFL website, they're not one of the 11 teams who are going to show
Right.
up.
Bingo.
Is Miami? Is the Dolphins?
Your quarterback
Right. Who else?
sucks.
Who else need a quarterback?
A third of the league.
Are you kidding me? Did you not see the game last night?
Denver, y'all
Right.
suck.
Right.
Your quarterback sucks.
Right.
Question is, you gonna give him a shot? Let's see. The problem is suspect. It's suspect because you rushed it. You didn't really contact this team. You work out a day. No, it was you gonna do this. There's no workout because they knew. If he said no, well, we gave him a shot.
But the
offered
owner's
opportunity
gonna have the last say, so they're gonna go back to Raj and be like, hey, we did exactly what you asked us to do.
Oh, no, hold on.
Now we don't have to sign.
No, you forgot the most important. They don't have to go to Goodell.
Yeah.
He works for them. Roger Goodell. See, this is the problem, everybody. Roger Goodell may make $50 million a year. He doesn't run the NFL. The NFL is run by 32 billionaires.
So if it's ran by
works for
billionaires,
them.
why are they doing it? If
a fig leaf.
if it's true what you're saying,
PR.
It's a
It's
fig leaf.
called
It's PR.
public relations. They want to be able to say,
we
we
gave
gave
him
him
a
a
shot.
workout. We saw.
It is a hit.
We didn't
it's a
like
hit
what
to
we
the
saw.
throw,
Right
yeah.
there, right there. Don't be shocked when you hear.
That's a hit.
Step.
He
He's
couldn't
lost
throw
a
that
step.
out pattern, the velocity of his arm. We've seen some weakness in the last 3 years. some deterioration.
In fact, it'll probably end up being a pain in the ass PR for him, for Kaepernick. That's what's going to, unless they play it right.
Let's see what happens.
They should release the tape.
Let's
if
see
he's
what
doing
happens.
something really well out there, release the tape.
No, they're not going to do it. Let's see what happens. Bottom lines is here. I'll be texting Kaepernick after the workout, see how it went. All right, folks, back to our Roland Mark Unfiltered video in just one moment. All right, y'all. Hey, guys, as the marijuana momentum continues, friends at marijuanastock.org have already reached more than half of their funding goal for the hemp CBD investment. That's right. If you want to take advantage of this great opportunity, you need to do it now because it won't last much longer. Now, if you don't know, I'm talking about the hemp plant, the good cousin of marijuana, with a much higher concentration of CBD. That means hemp gives you all the medical benefits of marijuana without getting you high. Also, if you don't know, hemp farming is now legal in the United States, creating one of the largest commodities worldwide. It's an incredible investment opportunity, and that's where our friends at 420 Real Estate come in. Their business model is simple. They buy land that supports hemp CBD grow operations and lease it to licensed, high-paying tenants. They are hemp CBD landlords, and you can get in on the action. Now, as hemp continues to change the economic landscape, 420 Real Estate is allowing you to chase the American dream, and you can do it now by investing in their crowdfunding campaign for as little as $200. That's right, $200 up to $10,000. Now, do it now before the fund is closed. To invest, go to marijuanastock.org. That's marijuanastock.org. Get in the game and get in the game now. Now back to your Roland Martin Unfiltered video.